10 days after September 11th, the United States was watching the world for threats. Inside American intelligence, federal agents were closing in on a woman at her desk. She was not a terrorist. She was not a foreign officer. She was one of America's top Cuba analysts. Her name was Ana Montes. For years, Montes worked inside the Defense Intelligence Agency. She wrote reports. She briefed officials. She studied Havana. She understood what Washington knew about Cuba. And for 16 years, she had been giving that knowledge to Cuba. Montes was not a spy from the movies. No dramatic escape, no flashy lifestyle, no suitcase full of cash. She was quiet, disciplined, careful. That was what made her dangerous. Ana Belén Montes was born in 1957 into a military family. She was smart, serious, and focused. She studied international affairs. She spoke Spanish. She understood Latin America. By the time she entered the Defense Intelligence Agency in 1985, she looked like exactly the kind of analyst the system wanted. Her subject became Cuba. That gave her access, not to everything, but to enough. She could read classified reports. She could study American assessments. She could see what U.S. officials believed, what they feared, and how they understood Havana. In intelligence, access is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like a quiet office, a badge, a desk, a trusted analyst. Montes did not betray the United States for money. Her motive was belief. She opposed U.S. policy toward Cuba. She saw Cuba as a smaller country, under pressure from a stronger one. Cuban intelligence understood that. They did not need to buy her. They needed to use what she already believed. Her method was simple, and that was why it worked. At work, Montes read classified information. She memorized what mattered. Then she carried it home in her head. There, she typed the information into her own computer. Secrets moved from secure rooms into memory, from memory into files, from files toward Havana. She received instructions through coded shortwave radio messages. Numbers came through the static. To anyone else, they sounded meaningless. To her, they were orders. She used encryption. She used caution. She stayed calm. And year after year, she went back to work. The damage was not one stolen folder. It was time. For 16 years. Cuba had a source inside American intelligence. Montes gave Havana insight into U.S. thinking. She revealed sensitive assessments. She compromised information about American intelligence operations. She also exposed identities connected to U.S. intelligence. That kind of damage does not end when a case is closed. It tells the other side what to avoid. It shows them where Washington is looking. It shows them what Washington believes. In espionage, that is power. Suspicion did not arrive all at once. It came in pieces. A possible Cuban spy somewhere inside Washington. A person with access to policy and military information. A person who used shortwave radio. A person connected to a laptop. The circle narrowed. Investigators began looking at Montes. Her background fit. Her access fit. Her habits fit. But espionage cases are not built on suspicion. They need proof. So investigators moved quietly. They studied the pattern. They watched the calm surface. And then September 11th changed everything. Washington was preparing for war. Montes still had access. She was still inside the system. She could still see secrets that mattered. Investigators could not wait forever. On September 21st, 2001, Ana Montes was arrested. The arrest did not look like a movie. No chase, no gunfight, no border crossing. just agents, an intelligence office, and the end of a double life. Montes later pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit espionage. In court, she did not say she did it for money. She said she acted from conscience. She believed she was helping Cuba defend itself. The court saw something else: betrayal. In 2002, Ana Montes was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. She served more than 20 years and was released in 2023. By then, the world around her case had changed, but the file remained. A senior analyst, a quiet office, a radio signal in the dark. 16 years of secrets moving south. Ana Montes did not need a fake passport. She did not need a mask. She had a badge. She had access. And for Havana, that was enough.